𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 here, talking about what is essential to being in your planner for the end of this year, getting into 2021. You've heard that phrase, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I remember when I was studying under Brendon Burchard in his mastermind, I was at this intimate round table with 12 people. And at that time, he had a level 1 and a level 2. And for us, level 1 that had a lot of access to him, but not full-blown access, that's what his level 2 did. He gave us this insight to, if we wanted to upgrade to level 2, we were able to sit in for a morning and see what he coaches and what he shares with his really intimate inner circle. And I was honored to be able to sit in on that day. And of course, he went over things like sales strategy and ad strategy and social media and lead generation and digital marketing and all the things that I do today and what we do for our clients. But there was no sales or business strategy that was the biggest take home for me. The biggest take home for me was when he said, if I open your planner and I have a look at that planner, I know what is important to you, because if it's important to you, it's scheduled in. When I look at your entire year or your entire quarter or your entire month and I see what you've got scheduled in, I know what's important to you. Because you know, if we say, I'll find the time, maybe I'll get around to that, I really wish I had the time to do that, it's not happening. If you're like me, if it's written in there, you're sticking to it. It's an appointment that you've made with yourself or with your business or with your dreams that you're not quitting on. So I wanted to share with you today a few of the things that I have in my calendar already. I don't wait. So a lot of people ask, when do we start to plan? When do we, a lot of people are joking. They're not even going to buy a 2021 planner because 2020 certainly did not go to plan. I still have my planner. It's still here. I didn't throw it out. I'm still, actually my planner, I'm old school. Comment below, are you old school? Are you digital or are you pen and paper? There's just something about putting the pen to paper that I completely nerd out about, and I'm old school. And my planner is actually it's called the Happy Planner, and it's actually a 2020 and 2021. It's a 2-year planner. So I wasn't messing around at the start of this decade. And then I'm a bit of a nerd and I have the accompanying journal that goes with it. But I break down my planner and my to-dos in 3 buckets. The first bucket is my body and my health, my mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health, my well-being, my family. And then that next, my health and my connection. And then that next bucket is my business, or our business obviously. And then that next bucket are my dreams. And my current mentor, 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, he talks about the declaration. And that has become a very important bucket to me. And I'll share with you a personal journey that I'm on with my dreams. But let me tell you what I have scheduled in time for in each bucket. So if you see me looking down, it's because I had to write it out so that I wouldn't forget all the things I got in here. So my body, the connection, my health, it's when am I going to work out? When am I going to journal? When am I going to go for a daily walk? There's 2 reasons why I have that going on. One is we're actually getting a puppy sometime in 2021. We're on a big long wait list, and I know that's a responsibility, and we're so excited about that. So I have 2 walks a day, 15-minute walks a day, actually set in already. We'll see, you saw the cat walking by. We'll see how the cat and the dog get along, to be continued. But I want to start getting into that routine. Actually, not a terrible thing when you get out, because I don't know about you, but I've been sitting so much with Zoom I've been sitting so much at virtual events. I've been sitting in front of this screen here that I need to move outside of just my workouts throughout the day. So twice a day walks, 15-minute walks. Read. When am I going to fuel my brain with positive personal development, with learning, with taking online courses? Again, if you stop learning and you stop evolving, you and your business are going to die. So I schedule in that time when I am going to be always learning. Now, you can't learn and never implement. So that goes into the business. What am I launching? AKA, what am I offering? AKA, what is making me money? If you don't ever make an offer and you don't ever have any sales and you don't have any clients, you don't have a business. If you don't have recurrent revenue, you don't have business. So not what are you launching once, what are my promotions for the year that I know that I'm offering? So then I can tailor my content, my social media posts, my emails, what I'm going to do my webinars on, my sales psychology. I can give those courses and offerings a runway so I know what I want to offer. Who am I collaborating with? What times and blocks in the week am I open for collaborations? When am I doing client calls? When am I doing sales calls? When am I updating things to my current website and my current social media? When am I checking in with the team? All of this is scheduled. And then Eric and I have a day. Every Friday is going to be Eric and my day where we're not taking client calls. We're just working on our business. And every Monday is my day. Again, not taking client calls, not doing sales calls, so that I can set myself up right for the week and work on the things like my podcast, my blog, my newsletter, my own content. What I found this year that was a bit of a death of me was that I kind of had the Monday, Friday thing down, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday was just a complete shit show, meaning that anybody could kind of schedule in at any time, and I would just run myself ragged Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now I have scheduled blocks of time, and when those blocks get taken up, you get bumped to the next week, and those get taken up, you get bumped to the next week. Because I've learned that with, you've probably heard Zoom fatigue or whatever you want to call it. I just call it pure like creative and speaking fatigue. When I'm coaching at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'm tired. It's just too much. It's too brain heavy. And again, I'm sitting my butt in the seat. I'm not getting up. I'm not walking around. So having that time really scheduled to know who's fitting in where and getting, more drilled in with that was really key for me. And then kind of to go back to that connection, speaking of the day for me, the day for Eric, what are we doing as a family? When are our holidays? When are our game nights? When are our movie nights? When are we staying? Obviously the staycations have been happening, right? When are we staying home and shutting off? When are we recovering? That recovery. Those that get ahead, those that are the best, this was just shared with me today at Bo's virtual conference, are the ones that can get there early and prepare and recover the best. And recovery is this new thing that, I've just been starting to grasp. So you'll see that in my calendar. And then dreams. Oh, and obviously, actually I should say my son's activities. He's in soccer and martial arts and dance, and I'm in martial arts with him. So obviously that's going in the calendar, so I know to plan around that. Lastly are my dreams. So I have this declaration and this dream that involves me playing the piano and singing. So I've just started taking voice lessons. I've just started learning how to play the piano. There's some writing involved with the goodness that I want to put out into the world. And that is what I'm doing basically whenever, that was what I was doing, I should say, whenever I had a spare moment. At least 15 minutes a day, at least 20 minutes a day. Most days I was able to do it, but some weeks I was not. Just because it was so crazy, as I talked about earlier, just overscheduling myself. Now, because it matters to me, and I can't leave it to when I have time for piano, voice, writing, practicing, rehearsing, my lessons, that is in my planner. So there are no open blocks. There are no open spaces unless they're planned to be open blocks and white space and open places where I'm doing nothing. I don't understand when people say, oh my God, I'm so bored. Oh my God, I can't, binge another Netflix show. Oh my God, I can't, I don't know what to do with myself. Then you gotta get a dream. You gotta get a passion project. You gotta throw yourself into something that's big. Because for me, I'll tell you, every second that I'm not working on myself, taking care of my family, working on our business, or recovering, I'm working on that dream. So I want you to think about what's in your planner. I'll ask you that same question that Brendon Burchard asked me. If I open up that planner, what am I going to see in it? It's what matters to you. So don't wait. September is when I start ticking around with this. September, I think that was because that was the time my son Oliver went back to school. So I felt like it was kind of like a new, fresh beginning. But don't wait till January. Now is the time to start planning. Now is the time to start implementing. And now's the time to get a big dream. And I know that seems wild to say when for many people it's been survival mode this year. It's been loss and grief and hardship. Then it's your time to rise. It's your time to pick a dream. It's your time to go. If I can help you with that, Lisa at 𝗕𝗂�00𝗪𝗂𝗀𝗀. Thank you for allowing me to share my planner, my dreams with you. And I really want to help you with yours. So I'm just an email away, or I'm just a message away. Happy Friday, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. Talk soon.